Happy hump day to you. Hope that you're doing amazing. So listen, I've been picking this energy up where you have this is going to be for my divine feminine. You have a masculine that is, okay, it's a bunch of different storylines going on here. Um, You could be from the South Carolina area, the Mississippi area, the North Carolina area, Vegas, Miami, New York, Virginia for sure. I've been picking that up very heavily. Um, Georgia. So Florida and DC as well. Did I say LA? California area for sure. Definitely LA. I wasn't really thinking of that in this moment. The year 2019, 2015 is going to be significant to you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. The year 2019 is going to be significant to you. What's this on the back? I'm thinking it's two cards. So yeah, and in 2019, you actually was hanging out with some people that were possibly like no good for your company. Like these people who you were hanging out with, yeah, they were on some other stuff. So okay, so for my divine feminine, I've been picking up this energy when every time that I pre-shuffle, it's a masculine that you could be either this masculine is watching you or you are already involved with this individual. This individual could have been either married or in a very strong connection with someone else. Okay, but whoever you are, you could, okay, so I've been picking up 4 kids or 6 kids. You could have 4 boys or 6 boys. But you have 4 kids or 6 kids or not. You could have kids or not, but you've been in a relationship or you're attracting. So what I'm getting here too. So this new person, if you haven't met this person yet, this individual is highly attracted to you. They are. It's not just about just how you look. Like you give this person you could be very natural. Like you could not wear any weave, any nails. You could like have a nice length of hair. You could be very short and petite. But whoever you are, there's something about just the way you and this person, when y'all come into contact with each other, if you haven't met this person yet, it's like it's a connection. You could be confused about being connected to this person, and this person could be confused about how you're moving. However, this individual could have been in a relationship with someone who was very loyal to them. This feminine, she's a divine feminine too. She could be a bit more, like into like name brand. She could be a bit more shallow. Okay, and you could just be more or less like, I don't know, because what I'm getting here, like you got a large family. You got more than 1 or 2 kids. Or you could not have any kids. But this connection, this individual is highly attracted to you. You could be also divorced or been in a long connection with somebody who broke your heart in so many ways. But before I get into that, this gentleman that's either you're in a connection with or he's been watching you for quite some time. This guy is a boss. This is someone who has a lot of businesses for himself, but he comes from a father that was highly connected. And they both have street ties, but they've managed to be very low key in whatever they do. Like I've been picking this up strongly. So like different messages, but there's something about your favor that's shifting as well. So, okay. Wait. So, on top of that, okay, so let me keep the storyline with what I've been picking up here as I pre-shuffle. So you have this masculine that could have another person. They've been with this person for a long time. They feel like this person has been very loyal to them at some very harsh times, so they feel somewhat committed to them out of loyalty, but there's no love in the connection. There's no love in the relationship. Like, this person is not attracted to this individual. Whenever they are even intimate with each other, it's just like routine. And I feel like, so this masculine also feels like this woman is only interested, and this could be a masculine or a feminine. Just switch the roles for however you're hearing it. But I've been picking this strongly up for like my feminine, right? So this masculine could be with this woman because he's loyal to her and she was with him through some very tough times, but there's no love there. This person is the devil card. He could have Capricorn energy, Capricorn placements. This person is very addicted to you. Like, you both could be very attracted to each other, but you, for some reason, have caught this person's attention. With this devil card out here, this person could be intimate with this person and thinking about you. Like, this person is obsessing over you, obsessing over your sexual energy. It's like he knows how addictive you are. She knows, like, not the word addictive, that's the wrong word choice, but he knows like there's something very different about you. And like, normally this guy that I'm picking up, they got street ties, right? And they are also very business oriented. Like, they file taxes. They're very well known in the community. But this individual isn't the type of man that sleeps around with a lot of women. So I feel like whoever you are, from what I'm getting, what I've been picking up as I pre-shuffle, you dealt with, you could have even been in a committed relationship, because I kept picking up the year 17. So the name, so you could have been married for 17 years or in a relationship for 17 years. You could have known your person for 17 years. The year 2015 was very significant with what I was picking up. The year 1984, the year 1999, but I'm also hearing 1996 is very significant here. But this individual, so whatever relationship you come out of, I'm going to just keep it 100 with y'all. Some of these masculines were like, that you were in a connection with, I don't know, they could have been violated at some point. So they could have had some sort of issue with, like, they could have been violated by a man or a woman as a kid, what I've been getting here. For some of them, it's a female energy that have violated your person when they were very young. And so they could have a struggle with their sexuality. And you could have found out about this, okay? But we got the Emperor and the Page of Wands. Okay, but I have been picking up like a lot of healing that's taking place in the collective as a whole from a lot of the trauma when it comes to sexual related issues, okay? But so this masculine, he could be a very stand-up dude, right? However, somehow or another, because a lot of the energies have been coming out, this individual star card, this person could be a star, or you could be you could be someone that's in the limelight. This person could have Aries placements, or you do, because of star card, or Aquarius placements. But so I do feel like you got a lot of masculine energy that haven't been very transparent about what's happened to them when it comes to inner child trauma, sexual abuse that's going to be revealed. But you got like this King of Cups that's very obsessed when it comes to you. Y'all, I got that smoke alarm detector fixed. And I don't know. I'm just like, I don't know why I keep going off. But it's still going off. So, I don't know what to say, y'all. But you like, I'm trying not to get in the cars yet because I want to give y'all these downloaded messages. So again, you could already be a ready-made family. Somebody's name, I kept picking up the name Kari, Sharika, Sharia. I don't even know. Like, you could live in the California area, the Dade County area. I kept picking up. You could, like I said, you could have 4 children. You could have all boys. So what I kept picking up too, you could either be the sibling of a large family, or you could be the mother of four boys or 4 girls. Like you have 4 girls or 4 boys, 6 girls or 6 boys, or you were born in a very large family. Somebody's name could be Tay. Okay, so like you also, so what else I've been picking up is someone who has very strong ties to the community, to the church community. So you and your person, that was another storyline I was picking up. You and your person could have got married very early. You could have got pregnant at a very early age. And you and your person got married. And then one more storyline. So you could have been abused by your mom. You could have watched your mom early, just on drugs. And yeah, like she got, like I was picking up, and I'm stuttering because I want to be very gentle about what I say and how I say it. But this, you could have seen your mom like sell her body to support her habit or to support you and your siblings. But I was strongly picking up like the 80s, the 90s, the crack era. Also, this going back so much further, and you being someone who your ancestors are so proud of. Like I kept picking this energy. You could be 35 years old or 53 or 51 years old. But so there's a lot of work that you have been doing. And I feel like a lot of stuff lately that has been coming up, like it's stuff that was just deeply buried in your genetics that you've been already alchemizing and healing for your bloodline. I look away from the camera sometimes. I look away from the camera sometimes. Well, I got to respond to this message because I feel like you want to get my attention. Should I, Spirit? I know you're somebody from my past with the 6 of Cups, but you should definitely not. You should first trust yourself. The reason I chose that name is for I've shared it throughout my time in the videos. And at this moment, because I'm getting so many downloads, I don't want to discuss why I chose that name. But first and foremost, you should be able to trust yourself, whoever you are. If you're saying you don't feel like you can trust me, because it's all about you trusting yourself first. And if you truly trust yourself, then you'll know whatever I'm saying, if it don't resonate, and if it does, your spirit is automatically going to tell you whether or not the information of which I'm giving out, if it's something you can trust or not. But ultimately, I'm not your God, okay? You're supposed to tap in with your higher self, not me. All right? But I am very prophetic. I'm very psychically aware. I do feel like you should be able to go to source within you. But me being a person who's always been prophetic, psychic, and very intuitive, very empathic, sometimes I needed answers, and I wasn't getting it. You know what I'm saying? Like I needed a confirmation at different times. But, you know, the more and more I evolve and ascend, is like, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm learning to be, if that makes any sense. But back to the message at hand. So for some of y'all, you are attracting this very masculine man. Like he's very, very powerful, He could definitely have one main person, but this relationship that he's in, he's not attracted to this person. It's become very routine. This could have been you. This could have been something you were going through with your main person or not. But what I was picking up is that for some of you who have had to be in connections with men that were either hiding something about their sexuality and struggling with it, and I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings or step on any toes, whoever you are, you're coming into connections because you made peace with your inner self, where you're balancing more of that feminine energy because you were too in your masculine energy. The High Priestess card was out here, and I think the Empress card. You could have strong Libra placements, but in this Divine Queen of Cups, you're very nurturing. You're very balanced when it comes to you being in this soft energy, and you're attracting a lot of people, right? But you're also attracting someone who's very masculine. Okay, not someone who's going to want you to pay for their Uber or to ask you about for someone that wants to come in and sleep on your couch. For this is someone who's, what the energy that I'm picking up, this guy is a boss. Now, him being in this emperor-like energy, he could have, this person, this woman that he was in a connection with, she was with him through some very challenging times. You could have Capricorn placements and be in this Empress energy, okay? No, I'm not sad. Excuse me, I had to dig in my nose because it was itching. No, I'm not sad. I have been in pain. Okay, so instead of taking pain pills, I already did a little smoking before then, but I smoked a little bit because I don't like taking the medicine at all. There was once upon a time where I was addicted to pain meds because I had some issues with my lower back, but I was recently in 2 accidents, and so I don't want to take the pain meds because I don't like how they make me feel. So I smoke a little bit and I meditate to help me to, like, where I don't feel like I'm being addictive. And this is just a transparent moment with you. You know, I'm just being honest. So I smoked. So my eyes look a little glossy because I smoked to help me not be in a lot of pain. Because I'm at the same time, I'm focusing on the healing aspect because I know Source can heal me. However, I'm still going through the journey of the process of it all because it's been a lot. On top of it's just been a lot. But okay, so back to the message. High Priestess, Empress energy. Like I said, you could be someone who's either a single mom with a large family. You could have the same sex of all your children or not, but I kept picking up 4 kids or 6 kids. You could be 46 years old. You could be 35 years old. You could be a single mom. You got a boss that's watching you, right? This person could be in a relationship already. You could have met this person or not, all right? You're coming out of connections where you've dealt with a lot of men that were in their feminine energy. They could have been violated and never told you about it. You could have planted a lot of seeds with these individuals. 7 Pentacles, Sagittarius energy. You could have Sagittarius placement. Somebody could be 45 years old. You could have Leo, Sag, or Aries placements. However, you have a masculine that's watching you work very hard, right? This person could have street ties because I've been picking this up a lot, but they can also be in the forefront. I mean, like, they could have legal, legitimate businesses. But this is someone who's very well connected. They could also be very spiritually in tune. So the names I was getting was Kari, Jakari, Kari, Gia, I can't think of the other names right now. What are the other names? You could live in the Chicago area. You could live in the LA area, the Florida area, the Texas area. Major cities is what I've been getting here. Because I feel like whoever you are, you're somebody who's healing a lot of the trauma from your bloodline. So, Moon card in reverse. Ten of Cups. Something about you being in this, like, listen. So there is somebody that doesn't want to hide how they feel about you anymore with this Ten of Cups. The Moon card in reverse. Somebody could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces placements. There's somebody that doesn't want to hide. They don't want to hide their emotions anymore. This is someone who could be, like I said, very, very masculine. Yeah, this Emperor with the Ten of Cups. I'm telling y'all, some of you guys have a boss-like figure. Somebody who's very well off. This is somebody who, I don't know, you could just ride out with this person and y'all could just listen to music and the vibe is everything. This person was already in a union with this Emperor energy. This is somebody who was very loyal or very loyal. Thank you, you guys. Thank you guys for all of the compliments. I just jumped out here. Something about an empire. This person could come from a father figure that was heavily involved. Somebody could be invested in the real estate industry. I really love what I do. This is somebody who really love what they do. At the same time, where that Emperor card at? Dang. Yeah, this Emperor could, like I said, somebody was bored in a connection already. This Emperor with this Four of Cups, they love what they do, but this person was staying in a union because of the loyalty, because of someone being with them when they were down and out. Either this person was with this person when they were sick, but there's this an attraction that they have for you. Okay, you could have a son that plays football or basketball. One of them is going pro. Like, you could also have a son that's having some issues in school. So I kept picking up a Tay, Shantae, Deontay, Kari. You could be listening to Nina Simone. You could have a kid that could, I don't know, be someone that wants to start learning how to code when it comes to games. Eight of Wands. This person could also, your child that could be 16 years old, could be a Taurus. They could have a communications platform. Okay, so I also was picking up too, like, oh God, y'all, this is such a hard topic, but your son, you could, okay, this isn't for everybody, but either you went through this or you witnessed either your father go through this, but your father could have, or your ex-husband could have been a preacher, someone who is a minister of the gospel. You could have found out, or your mom could have found out, and the reason they ended up getting a divorce was because your father was in a same-sex connection behind the scenes, right? So I'm picking up, like, okay, if this is you, like, your sons could be acting out because of this news about their dad. I don't know, they could be very angry, but what I'm getting here too, with this Emperor-like energy, you're attracting someone who's wanting to come in and support you. As the Empress, you could have been someone who raised your children, or you always desired to raise your children in a two-parent home. You didn't want to make the same mistakes that happened within your relationship, with your parents, or people that, I don't know, that scarred you as a kid. Ten of Swords in reverse. Yeah, so something, whatever this was that was hidden, is something that's out now. Something that's been exposed when it comes when it comes to your connection. Spirit, clarify this 10 of Swords in reverse. Please and thank you. 9 of Wands in the upright. With the 7 of Swords. Damn. So I don't know, you could have been overburdened, or this person who you were in a connection with, however this betrayal took place with this 10 of Swords out here in the reverse, you're okay with it. You're moving on. Someone is still like stuck by the pain that they caused you with the 7 of Swords. They're still struggling with some sort of guilty conscience with this 9 of Wands, like just feeling overburdened. And you moved on from something. This King of Wands is still trying to fight to either have something with you, so I don't know too what I'm also getting here too, like your kids could be telling your parents or his parents everything. Everything that going on in your house that you don't want them to know, they're talking about it. I don't know, that's random. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so I was getting a lot. Hold up. You could be someone that works in the hotel industry, the restaurant industry, the entertainment industry. So I don't know, this Hierophant could definitely be going through a lot. They could have lost their ministry or something like that. This person could be trying to fight to stand up for, I don't know, whatever they have left, because I don't know, there could be, this person could have lost a lot because in this Hierophant position, they could be losing a lot of members because of their choice in their sexuality and something being exposed with this King of Wands with the 7 of Swords. Now, again, I'm saying that because of what I was, like, when I was pre-shuffling, and then also what I was just picking up energetically. This could be, the energy is fluent. This could be something that's old. In the spirit of God, there is no time, okay? Something about the year 1997. But, so for some of you, you could be leaving a relationship where this Hierophant, I don't know, maybe y'all only had sex just to procreate. Maybe you were very young and wasn't aware of the subtle signs or the red flags, and maybe you're aware of it now. But whoever you are, you're attracting a very masculine man. But they could already have a lot of drama, just like what you come out of. But theirs isn't the same. Like, it's not because they dealt with, cheating lovers. This person could, like I said, be heavily involved in something street. Okay, so somebody is also involved in the real estate industry. So what I was getting here too, this Emperor could have been cheating on his main person. This is either a girlfriend or a baby mom with a friend. But you come into this picture, either if it doesn't have to be a friend, but you come into this picture now, and this person he was already bored in the relationship. The person that he was cheating on with, it was just convenient for the sex. The person who he's in a connection with in the forefront, he only have sex with her, or she's only having sex with him out of duty, but it's not because they want to be with each other. This could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius with the Knight of Swords and the King of Swords. This person could be a military person or a lawyer or something like that. This person could have, like I said, be a business owner, because that's what I was picking up. But this person could also have street ties, right? Okay, and so he's dealing with another woman that he's working with, and she could help him either locate businesses when it comes to funding, some sort of loans, or real estate. This person is somebody he makes money with, but this isn't somebody he want to be with. But he's literally thinking about you, and while he's having sex with these other individuals. This is the energy that I've been picking up. Okay. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Okay. Clarify this 4 of Cups with the Emperor. Yeah, the King of Cups. So the King of Cups is bored. So the King of Cups is this Emperor, because they wanna connect to you. So I was picking up too, like, this person, so you've been going through some sort of awakening. Now, the High Priestess isn't out here now, but she was. And the Empress. But this Emperor, as you evolve, this Emperor is now like going through some sort of breakdown. Some sort of breaking down where it's necessary to break down the old. Both of you guys could be experiencing this. Old identities, old beliefs, old survival patterns with this Ten of Swords out here in reverse. This could be the breaking down of it all. Both of you guys healing some sort of survival patterns. Both of you guys could be coming out of, like I said, very karmic connections that you both were overburdened. You could be just overburdened as a single parent. I feel like both of you guys have issues from your past that, I don't know, something that was definitely, you both had survival patterns that were rooted in fear, that was rooted in survival, rooted in shame, okay? And I don't know, there could have been a lot of conviction when it comes to how you were both raised, when it comes to your spiritual background, but I don't know, Source is just like, let it fall. The false beliefs must collapse for the truth to rise. So with this Hierophant card out here, there's some sort of truth that's helping you both rise. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. There's a lot of emotional shame that I feel like both of you went through. I do feel like you could be still feeling some sort of emotional shame for the infidelity that you found out about your person in this King of Wands energy. And you could be a masculine that just found out a lot of things about your feminine that you were in connection with. She could have been in that Queen of Wands energy. But I don't know, I've been picking up a strong sense of like forgiveness within the collective. Like something is happening where there's a shift instead of walking in this space of being overly critical and judgmental. Like there's a shift that's happening overall when it comes to the collective. But I feel like you evolving Divine Feminine has caused this masculine to wake up out of some sort of suffering, to know that both of you guys are now awakening to the fact that you were never broken, possibly overwhelmed and feeling alone. Okay, both of you guys could have been stuck in that Nine of Swords, Ten of Swords energy, Nine of Wands, just feeling stuck in your head in a mental prison of fear, of blame, guilt, shame. But there's something that your higher self with this Emperor card, the Empress card came out earlier, that's helping you dissolve some sort of shame. Some sort of roadblocks are being removed. Some sort of rebirth is happening. I think both of you guys are learning, and I feel like this is definitely happening for him, that your pain is not your identity. Yeah, this is some sort of truth that's being revealed with this Seven of Pentacles, that your pain is not your identity. Your emotions are both of you guys are starting to do some sort of healing work where you know that your emotions are valid. Both of you guys have planted a lot of seeds. I do feel like for some of you, you could be involved with somebody who's definitely a hustler, like somebody got street ties strongly. I think that both of you have come up from a culture where you felt like love had to be earned. And now you both are, I don't know, could be addressed in some sort of way that you relate to love, whether it's transactional or not. Because this connection with this, not, oh, I didn't even see this. Ten of Swords in reverse. The Lover's card here. You both are recognizing, like, this is a massive shift that's happening. And it's like, when it comes to your matters of the heart, like, both of you guys have tapped into your higher self. You're listening to the whispers of your higher self. With this Lover's card out here in the Ten of Swords in reverse, everything that was built on shame and fear has fallen. Okay, this invitation to release the idea of survival mode is being completely annihilated from your mindset. There has been an invitation that I feel like with this Lover's card out here that you both have accepted to let go of survival-based beliefs that kept you both small or hidden. So this could have, like, I do feel like your person, I'm going to use the Godfather Tarot deck in a second, but I feel like both of you guys could come from a very sketchy background. Like I said, some of you, your mother could have tried to sell you off. There's some things I would like to definitely share with you guys, just about certain things that Source has been, like, helping me go back down memory lane. I don't know if you guys ever watched the show. I don't know the name of it, but it's the spinoff of Power, where Mary J. Blige was, I can't remember, but I think his name was Wolf, his son's. He started working for her. But my mother, she was somewhat like a Mary J. Blige. So one day I'm going to share a little bit about just certain aspects of my life that I could relate to in film. But I feel like whoever you are, this Page of Cups energy right here, oh my God, like, somebody's definitely very, very in this Two of Cups energy, very sorrowful, wanting to have some sort of new beginning with you. The false story of unworthiness, I feel like you both are healing with this Two of Cups. And you just had the Lover's card before that. Look at the synchronicity of that. I don't know. I do feel like you got this old hood nigga, but he's also a businessman. And he's a real masculine, divine feminine, like, I don't know. This is somebody who suffered in silence for a long time. And this could be both of you. You both could have been suppressing a lot. And so you two coming together could be like an awakening and a healing at the same time. But there's some sort of emotional renewal. I'm like, where are my cards? But I feel like whoever this masculine is, his stare, like the way that he look at you, the way that he just, everything about him, from his scent, from the way that he handles things. Now, if you are this woman with 4 kids or 6 kids, you're going to have to brace yourself. Or if you have children and you're a single mom, you're going to have to brace yourself, because he is a very masculine man. And certain things that you may allow your kids to get away with, especially if they're boys, he may come in and be a bit more militant, more disciplined, but fun too, but a no-nonsense attitude when it comes to kids and how, you know, especially young men. So prepare yourself. Prepare yourself. It's something too about the way you cook. I keep picking up too with this Two of Cups. With this Two of Cups, that the way that you cook, it literally, and it just, I don't know, this guy is, he's also just, he's very drawn in by your energy. But then just everything you do, from the way that you walk, from the way that you talk, from the way that you cook, from the way that you even parent your kids, like, you could be overthinking yourself about just all of the stuff that he's seeing as a compliment to you. So He's going to be very firm from what I'm getting here. Why is this Page of Cups here with this Two of Cups? I'm going to use another deck, but I just wanted to kind of give you guys like, dang, I've been on here 40 minutes already. Somebody's name could be Thomas. You could be from the Virgin Islands, Barbados. So I've been picking up, again, Arkansas, Bimini, Jamaica. You could be someone who listens to, I think his name is Vibes Cartel. I've strongly been picking this up. You got the Two of Swords. Something about you using your intuition when it comes to a legal case that you could have going on right now. You could be feeling like something is at a halt or something isn't moving quick enough. I got messages and I keep getting to the left. But this could be a mother figure that's, I don't know, having some sort of legal issues right now. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? Oh, the Page of Cups with a Two of Cups. That's why I had asked. So there could be a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus that's going to court. Okay, that's another thing. So for my high vibing Tauruses, I kept picking y'all's energy up. There's something about you. I don't know, you've either cut your access off, like you've either shut down people from having certain, like you've cut off a lot of people and they don't have the access that they used to have when it comes to you, Taurus. And so I don't know, you could be seen as someone who's a limited edition or someone who is, I don't know, there could be like somebody could, I don't know, like they could feel like you're stingy with your energy with this Four of Pentacles out here. Or you could be definitely receiving some sort of abundance and somebody could feel like you're not being generous with the Four of Pentacles out here and the Justice card. Okay, let me see. But whoever you are, this masculine that you're attracting, he's very logical. This person is very focused on generational wealth. Where's my stuff? This person is very focused on generational wealth. And I keep picking up the name Justin. I don't know who this person is. You could be waiting on something to be shipped to you. I got all these cards. I'm trying to figure out. Somebody could be from St. Croix, St. Thomas. I said the Virgin Islands, right? Some of y'all are definitely tapping into generational wealth. You could be in the, I was here in the food industry. You could be in the restaurant industry. Okay, so you know what? I kept seeing these cards. I need to use some of these. Something about a mistress. Okay, so like I was saying, so your person is this emperor. Damn, and I got these cards out here too. This emperor is this emperor is wanting to get with you. Damn. These cards stuck together. You could be Italian. I kept strongly picking up Italians too. You definitely could be Italian. Look, and this card say, you that girl. You that girl, period. Smile, bitch. So, I don't know. You could be Italian. You could be someone who's very sassy. Somebody is definitely lusting for you and your energy. Somebody's trying to come at you with some sort of brute force. This person could be very thirsty for your energy. But this masculine that could be in a love triangle, because the Three of Swords was out here, he got a lot of individuals. Both of y'all could have a lot of people that's thirsty for you guys. This person can't get you off of their mind. You could be very dark skinned. This person is fantasizing about you. Like, I don't know. You could be like, I don't know, you could rent from your landlord or somebody. Your landlord could be attracted to you. Or this person could be someone who owns a lot of property. Somebody is I don't know, this masculine is he admires you because, okay, it's something about you, like, this person feel like you back in the day, pretty, sexy, like there's something about you that gives very nostalgic vibes. This person could like not like a lot of attention. They could be low-key. Okay, so I was picking up a Lamborghini, a convertible Bentley, the convertible, I was picking up a four-door Benz, the S63. I don't know, somebody could be wanting to come in and help you with your rent money. They just feel like you're beautiful. I don't care how many kids you have. They're not concerned about that. So if somebody been trying to tell you that you're not going to attract somebody because of the amount of kids, they're a lie. Their whole big old bold-faced lie. Don't listen to them. So, I don't know. You got somebody you could have been in a relationship with and they were exposed for having a gay affair. And I don't know. You could have been not having intimacy for a long time because of this. You could have been afraid to just like open up to another man. But this man that's coming towards you, if you haven't met them already, damn it. Did I say St. Thomas? I said St. Thomas, but I said the Virgin Islands. I thought this was St. Thomas, but it says St. Martin. I was about to run around this table. So somebody definitely could be from the Virgin Islands, or you could be traveling to these places. So, okay. I don't know. Okay, you could be dealing with somebody whose sperm count is very low. They can't have kids anymore. This person, I don't know. This person, this person could only have 1 or 2 kids, and you could have like 4 to 6 kids, or not. But you could have more than 3 kids, 2 to 3 kids, or you could have 3 or more kids. Ever since this man met you, he can't stop thinking about you. And I don't know, he could not be showing it, but it's a cover, okay? This person may like to travel, but they really love their city. They appreciate their city. This person could have the first, middle, or last initial T. They could say you move slow like a turtle. You could be seeing a lot of turtles. This person could have a very big fish tank. You or this person could have the first, middle, or last initial T. This person love calling you bae. They could be like, come here, T baby. Come here. Or you could be like, T baby. Or somebody name could be T. Like, I don't know. But you and this individual's connection is protected in all realms, existences of timelines, and all universes. You and this individual coming together is so freaking dynamic. And bitches is mad. Like, okay, so what I'm getting here too, like the girlfriend or the wife or whatever, they're very much aware of something is up with this guy. This person was instantly attracted to you. They were instantly attracted to you. You could rent your house or apartment from this person. This person has a lot of properties. Somebody's name could be Kennedy. I keep picking that up. Something about crustaceans. You could like pasta. You could like so this guy, I'm telling y'all, he's very invested in like, he's legal, right? He files taxes. He has an accountant. But he also has strong street ties. And if you're watching me, I'm not trying to spread your business, but I'm just trying to get his message. This person is highly protected. They're protected. I don't know. I feel like this individual is going through some sort of strong awakening. They could have had some sort of scare tactic or something that happened with them with their health. You could have told this person, y'all, because I'm getting so many different messages. And threatening to expose you. Your drag lover is pissed and threatening to. These cards y'all haven't used in so long, okay? But y'all know I said something about a Hierophant. Or you could find out that your wife or your girlfriend was in a same-sex connection, but I was picking up a masculine energy, right? I've been picking this up for a while, that some sort of drag is threatening to expose a masculine. So this masculine could be more of more of the parenting type, even though they're very business oriented, than the woman that they have kids with. Something about the weak, the weak surrendering. Taurus, I said something about Taurus, and this, so I was pulling this off these cards, even though I need to probably shuffle some more, but this is when I kind of split the deck. The justice of peace. You could be going to court with somebody. The moment has come for you to receive your justice. So Taurus, or you're receiving some sort of justice on. So I was saying something about Taurus, something about my high vibing Taurus. You being very, like, people seeing you as this limited edition. Someone who people want access to you, but they can't. You could have healed some sort of issues when it comes to your attachments to things. Or this is someone who is under some sort of judgment or you're receiving justice from, but it says gauging value based on material things. Gauging value based on material things. Now, I do feel like this masculine could have been in a relationship with the woman that he's in a relationship with, and they could be very materialistic, or they're saying this about you. But the moment has come for you to receive your justice. I don't know. But this is, okay, so this person who gauges value on material things, they're not attracted to this individual anymore. And I'm not saying it's bad, I don't know, this person, or you could be, or could have went to law school, but somebody is a lawyer or went to law school or is in law school. No more compromising. The person who's very materialistic, somebody doesn't want to compromise with this individual anymore, but they could have been staying in the relationship because of their loyalty. This person was with them when they really needed them. Hold for a second, y'all. Let me put y'all on mute. Sorry about that, y'all. So whoever this person is, who's still in their south node and focusing more on the material things, not that that's a bad thing. Somebody doesn't want to compromise with that person anymore. This person who was in this drag relationship, there could be somebody in the brotherhood that is exposing this information. Somebody's running out of time. Some sort of breakdown is happening. Now, this person could be worried about their reputation. Hello. 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 I'm on live. What's that? I don't care. But I mean, if okay, I'm trying not to talk too much. I'm on live. Okay, bro. Okay, so this is somebody too, like, so I'm feeling here, either this is happening with you and your person, where you guys are going back around familiar connections, where there's some sort of breakdown, right? Somebody's running out of choices. There's an energy loss. There's no more connection. You could be saying 555. You could be saying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7. Damn, look, people love my energy. Can I get used to this? So this is somebody, it says funny business, energy loss, mortician. I didn't realize this. So this is somebody that could be that could have a funeral business, or there could be something that's been exposed. Now, I've been getting this for a long time, and my daughter sent me a video, like a clip, a couple of weeks ago. Now, I wrote this last year sometime, but it was something about funeral homes. You could live in an area where it snows pretty heavy. You could live near the mountains, but there's something fishy. So I don't know, people love your energy though. And I just feel like whoever you are, Divine Feminine, if you are a single mom, like, I feel like you've been feeling like you're burning the stick at both ends. And you could feel like, okay, I'm still young. What am I doing here? There's a change that's happening. Black butterfly. There's something that's very transformative, very powerful happening for you. And you got to trust the process. So put your fears to rest. Put your fears to rest. You could be seeing a lot of birds. You could be seeing cardinals, eagles, crows, hawks. You don't have to be seeing them with your physical, like in the physical. You could be seeing them in movies or pictures, but you're receiving messages. So you should really pay attention to if you're seeing butterflies or dragonflies. Pay attention to what you're thinking and feeling at that time. And if you're not getting something instantaneously, Google it. Google that bird and whatever was on your mind at that time. But messages from above, wing messages you're receiving. And there's somebody that likes to overtalk you, like hearing themselves talk. Will you only feel bad when they find out? And then, so I do feel like you and this person, you could live in the New York area, because I'm picking up JFK Airport, John F. Kennedy. Or somebody, like I said, his name could be Kennedy. Somebody's name could be John. I don't know what the F stood for. But I have been picking up the name Frank, Franco, Felicia. Phasion. Special Ops. This was in reverse. Special Ops. The 45 bodyguards. You could be from the Scotland area, but this was in reverse. This download I got was about some special ops back in the 1700s. It was literally 45 bodyguards that took out some sort of battle, some sort of war. So this is in reverse. You both could have spiritual protection, ancestors from the medieval times. You could be seeing like movies or being drawn to like images or clothing, something that's connected to the medieval times, right? Or you could be somebody that's deeply into the history of your lineage. You could be finding out that you have Irish blood or something, or Scottish blood. However, you got bodyguards that were trained to be special ops throughout your bloodline that's fighting for you, that's helping you when it comes to you like maintaining some sort of inner strength, because there's been a lot of brute force that's come towards you. You went through a lot with this. Because you only have $3 in your checking account. I don't know if you guys saw this, but you could have exhausted your account, your finances. You got a lot of scarecrows. They want my attention tonight, but I'm so thankful that I'm so strengthened in my energy. So I'm not feeling you. But if you coming over here leaving a lot of negativity, that means something is happening, baby. You mad? You mad? You mad? You mad? You booger? You dusty ass, crusty ass crow. Yes, you mad. You mad. You can't be mad because the collective is bossing up in their energy and they got a blank start. Somebody wanted you to stay. They didn't want you to move forward. This could have been an air sign that's been harassing you in some sort of way. I love being criticized, said no one ever. Or this is you. It says keep that shit to yourself. So there could have been, this card doesn't belong in this deck. But I was going to bring that deck out tonight and I don't think I brought it out. But this is somebody who's an empress, but this bitch is in her fucking, like, she's a mental toxic bitch. Like, she's lied on every corner. This person is a master manipulator. In this swords energy, it was actually like kind of like in reverse. This Empress of Swords, she ain't no joke. I'm not talking to my high vibing air signs. I'm talking to the ones that, you know, that the Queen of Swords can be much more colder than the King of Swords, believe it or not. And this is somebody who's a flea that's been very annoying in your life, but I didn't see this part of it. I saw this part first because something said turn it over. But it says desirable consequences. No, let me read it. I think that's why I turned it over. Flea totem people can quickly get out of any situation that implies that they may never have to confront some of the less desirable consequences. The devil is a liar. The devil and all his cohorts is a liar. So this is somebody who's used to getting like their way. They're creating drama and chaos for you, but they can quickly get out of any situation. So they never have to confront some of the less desirable consequences of their actions. But the card says, not on my watch. Spirit said they trying to dump their energy onto you, collective. They've been trying to dump their energy onto you, but this this person, I don't even want to talk. This is someone, and I mean, I think we all can say, especially as ladies, that we've all been there. But this is someone who has involved, at once upon a time, they revolved their whole life around him or her, and they lost themselves in that person. But what I'm getting here is that person don't even care about that individual no more. It's really about what it looks like to people in the forefront. This person is not emotionally engaging. He's literally just sticking it in, and because she could come real fast, he's on to, like, it's just he's there out of loyalty but not out of commitment. And I don't know, this person could know that they can't come at you in this way. This is somebody, I don't know. This person could be trying to send this masculine your way to use your energy, trying to, it says Jupiter, trying to destroy your expansion, but that's not going to happen. So this Empress of Swords, I'm sweating, y'all. I'm getting pissed off. So yeah, this bitch is upset. These fucktards is upset because you're receiving some sort of deposits and checks. And they mad about it. And whatever results they got, they were hoping you received some sort of negative news when it comes to a test. Somebody received a negative test results, or the test results that you just recently took are negative. You don't have anything to worry about. Yeah, this could be, whoever this is, I got to pick this card up because it fell. And I know that it's a part of the reading. Hold on, y'all, for a second. Let me pick this card up. It says VIP treatment. This is someone who receives the VIP treatment, marries for social change. Damn. This person, they could have Libra placements too, but this person could be a Capricorn, a low vibing Capricorn, Venus in the 10th house, Capricorn. This is someone who definitely, like I said, this card said it out here. What was it? It was something about... Damn. It was something about material things. Where's that card at? Gauging value based on material things. This is someone with strong earth placements. Uh-oh. Damn it, y'all. Where's my button away? Ooh. So here's the thing. There's a masculine that's coming towards some of you. You could be a single mom. You could be divorced. This was this card I felt led to pick up. You could have been healing a lot of inner child trauma when it comes to you being easily offended. Okay, but there's an individual that's coming towards you that has strategy, okay, when it comes to coming towards you. Your ancestors are making sure of this. It says ancestors growing beyond heights. So your ancestors are very proud of you in some sort of heights that you've reached. You've grown beyond. You might feel like, you know, you're behind the scenes. You're like, not behind the scenes, but like, you could feel like you haven't reached certain aspects. Like you feel like you should be further along. Don't buy into that energy, because I'm telling y'all, every time I pull y'all energy, I keep picking up this very abundant energy. You could have felt a shift on Monday. I do feel like you have someone that's coming towards you. This individual knows, like, I don't know, you could be feeling like I can't pay my bills with sympathy, or, you know, like individuals wanting whatever you owe them now. It says can't pay with it, wanting sympathy now. I don't know, you could have felt like you had to do some compromising to get ahead being a single mom. Damn. And I just said that, and let me read to y'all what the cards say. Because you didn't compromise, your punishment was tougher, but your crown shall be greater. I feel like, can y'all see that? I feel like whoever you are, when I say compromise, meaning like, I don't feel like you submitted, and I'm not judging nobody else because of what they chose to do, because I realize the more I evolve that we're all on different journeys, and we all, like, as I dig deeper spiritually, I'm starting to see like there's so many layers to the trauma, the abuse, the betrayal within the global family and this earthly experience. But Black people as a whole, especially, like, there's so much ingrained, and so you just never know people's history. But there is someone coming in your life, and this man that I'm picking up, and for you masculine, I didn't pick up, no, so I ain't going to try to conjure up nothing. Because I was going to say for you masculine that are watching, there's going to be a solid woman. But this woman who I'm talking about, this masculine that is very attracted to you, whoever you are, he sees you as very solid, like hardworking, or you've been through a lot and you haven't had a lot of breaks, or they just, I don't know, this person is the type that's like the Captain Save-A-Ho type of dude. He's really calculated. He's really about his money. But for what I'm getting here, this individual feels something different for you. So it's not about like him being a trick or you manipulating him. This person wants to come in and support you. It says, you too spiritual for me. And then, so for the person who felt like you were too spiritual, they are regretting something now. Your lessons learned about to make you rich, collective. So for whoever thought that you were too spiritual or too deep, or you didn't have any balance and you guys weren't able to balance each other out, this person is regretting it now because they see that whatever you've gone through, all of this tough shit that you had to go through, somebody's name could be Siobhan, whatever you had to go through, it has, like, this wisdom, this knowledge that you have, I'm just hearing is like you're like you have the wisdom of Solomon, and your lessons about to make you so rich. You're either coming in contact with somebody that feels like, because what I'm getting here too, like, you're not really the type that wants to not be independent. I feel like whatever you went through in the relationship that you were in, I don't know, like, this person, with whatever you went through with you guys having so many kids or whatnot, you could have felt like you don't ever want to be solely dependent on another person again. And so now, like, you're really just focused on being independent. And I feel like you could be pushing someone away that really wants to help you move into this major turning point. Okay, the year 2012 could have been a major turning point for you. The year 2012 could have been some sort of awakening could have started for you that year. But there's someone that you are connecting to that wants to massively change your life in such a big way. Something about rabbits. You could be seeing bunny rabbits. And this is the type of person, literally. Like, this individual wants to spoil you. Like, generous. It says generous. Where you want to go, baby. The love is real. I don't know if y'all can see it because when I get so close to the camera, you can't. But this person is like, where you want to go, baby? Like, you don't got to ask them for nothing. Like, I feel like whoever you are, you don't like asking. This person could be a coach, a PE coach. You could be a cheerleader coach. You could work with little girls. I don't know. Somebody could be really upset because they feel like this is going to happen for you. Most likely to. They always be right. They feel like whoever you are, you're always right. Or something just always worked for you, which is kind of delusional because from what I've been getting here when I pull on you guys' energy, and I don't even have to pull on the cards, excuse me, but I feel like you've been through so much. I feel like you've been through so much, and you make what you've been through look easy. Like, you don't ever really complain. You just keep going. And I just feel like I'm literally about to cry because I could feel your energy. You could live in London or Paris, or you could have traveled there to the 4th district or the 15th district. But I feel like you've been through a lot. I feel like you've been through a lot, and people try to downplay what you've been through, or I don't feel like you walk around like a victim. I do feel like at once upon a time you did, or you could have. But that's not the energy you embody today. And I don't know. I feel like whoever you're connecting to, this gentleman, is helping you release some sort of void because they're making you feel young again. Like, you and this person is like high school love. Something about statues and monuments. You could like visiting museum parks or something like that. Something about a prime spot. Initiation. You're being initiated. And you being so mysterious, or, okay, so that's another thing too. I was getting, you don't respond to this person immediately. You don't call them. Like, you keep this person guessing. And you being so mysterious is keeping this individual very interested. And I don't know, it could be just because you got a lot of shit going on, because I do feel like you could, like, being a single mom, if you got a lot of kids, anytime, if you got one kid, it's a lot. But you're talking about 3, 4, 5, 6, like, that's, you don't barely have any time for yourself. It's like, from the energy that I was getting, it's like work. I'm talking about even your grocery bills, just feeling like, especially if you got 6 boys, it's just kind of like you sometimes, and you could not be receiving any resources from the government or from your, like, you don't get food stamps and all that stuff. You work for what you get. And it's been tough. Like, I'm literally about to freaking cry, and I'm trying to hold it together. Something about CPNs. You could be like having issues with your credit, but I'm telling you, I should be confirming what you already know. I'm also picking up somebody could have messed up your credit real bad, but there's someone coming towards you that sees your effort and the hard work that you've been putting in here, and this is what you are attracting. This is what you are manifesting, like, and you just being about your business and not focused. This guy is literally, he's in his head because he's very loyal to somebody. He's messing with two other women, two that he's sexually active with. One he has sex with because he likes her ambition, but he could never see himself being in a relationship with her. The other one, he's with her because he was loyal to her. He was in love with her once upon a time, but there's a lot that has happened over time. He was never the type of guy that was like, I guess if you're messing with more than one woman, that's not really being a faithful person. But he's not the type of guy that got a woman like a bunch of women. Like, he's not like that. But if you cheating with more than one woman, I guess that is cheating. But he's not like the type of guy that just have a bunch of different women. This other woman he works with, she could be a real estate agent or something like that, is what I was getting. The other woman, she could not work. This could be his kid's mother or his wife or ex-wife. But his relationship with her is strictly out of loyalty. And there's, like, he don't even like having sex with her from what I was getting, y'all. And I know that's kind of deep and out there, but I'm telling you what I'm picking up. So, yeah. And then what, it says, what in otherworldly is it? Like, this person feels like you're otherworldly. You also, in your marriage or whoever you were in a relationship with, you could have like separated from your friends or people that you normally communicate with. They probably didn't like your ex-husband or ex-boyfriend, and he didn't like them either, because maybe one of your friends or family members could have saw through your person. You could be reuniting with them because you're not with your ex anymore, loving family members. And then it says you need a good cry. So I don't know, you could have been holding something in for a long time, and there's a cleansing. There's a cleansing when we cry anyway that happens. Like, automatically there's a cleansing. But there's something that you do that's impacting this world. And then it says, this is the King of Pentacles, somebody with Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus placements. Or this is somebody that's, this is a provider. This is someone who's a business owner. It says you're tapped in. You're tapped in. Damn. You're tapped in. You are powerful, clever, and wealthy. You're a true warrior. So I feel like I said, like, this masculine is a no-nonsense individual. Like, and if you are a single mom, you're going to have to get accustomed to this man. Like, your house could be really loud. I just looked at this. I'm trying to put these cards up. You could also be dating someone who's much older than you. This person could be like, you know, like in his 60s or something like that. But you could not like this individual, but y'all could, like, you know, he could like be supporting you from time to time, helping you out with you and your kids. However, that's not the person that I'm picking up that you have this strong attraction to. This person that you have this strong attraction to, they may not be showing it to you yet, but they feel much strongly attracted to you than you are to them. And I think that's what's scaring them. That's what I'm getting here. And it says Loud House. Lucy does tarot. She also has a casket. What? Loud House. Okay, Loud House is a show. It's a kids show. Lucy is one of the characters. Somebody's name could be Lucy. Your house could be really loud. Lucy gets in this casket. I guess she's very spiritual. So people could feel like like, I don't know, like you cut your energy off to the point to where you treat them like people are dead to you, or You just know how to go in that hermit mode and detach from everybody, but she goes in this casket to get away from everybody. This is a kid's show. Like, Lynn Loud plays sports. And then somebody could play sports that you're connected to. And then I had to read this because this is on the top. I arrive, I am here, I attend you. Add some. I arrive, I am here, I attend you. Use as a command word when distracted. Oh, I remember when I got this download. Add some, add some. So somebody could be trying to distract you at this time. Add some. It affirms your own strength and focus in the present. So that word, you got source that is, you got spiritual protection that's arriving now for you. It's important for you to remain present. Source is attending to your needs. You haven't been dating for a long time, though. Nobody hasn't really gotten your heart. You could have got married at a young age, and this person could have never had a heart for you. But they married you out of convenience. Both of you guys could have got married at a young age because you got pregnant at a young age. But your person was secretly gay. And maybe his mother knew it, but they thought him getting married would change him. This is something you could be still working to heal. You could live in a very cold climate because I just saw blizzards. I've been strongly picking up Chicago, New York, Virginia, Richmond, Virginia, Oklahoma. I don't know if it snows in those places. Texas, Dallas, Texas. But when it's cold areas, I don't think it snows in Dallas either. Definitely Denver, Colorado. Yeah. You could be seeing doves as well. Okay. Somebody's name. You could be listening to Tupac. Because I keep hearing his name, Shakur. And then I was looking at a YouTube video, and they kept saying something about all eyes on me, and then I heard somebody else say it, so I'm like, something about Tupac Shakur. But the name Shakur could be very significant to you. Somebody's name could be Raheem, Shakim. Something about you rearranging or redecorating your kids' rooms. Getting new furniture, possibly. You could have Capricorn placements. Hello, everyone. My hand's starting to feel weird. Somebody could be dealing with carpal tunnel. You could have some issues with carpal tunnel. I don't know why the hell. Hello. I'm good. I was feeling a little bit of pain, but I'm good. I'm Gucci now. I'm Gucci now. Thank you for asking, beautiful people. How y'all doing? I'm trying to see. What cards? Do I want to use any of them? So I don't know. You could also be having to explain to your kids about their dad's sexuality. I don't know. Something about charms. You could be getting gifted jewelry or something. Adios meals. Yes, I'm okay. Okay. These cards keep staring at me. I had to see, y'all, I got so many downloaded messages I've been getting over the last 2 years. But these cards, I felt They were like sticking out of something, so I grabbed them. They keep staring at me. Something about sacred scrolls and ancient texts. I feel like whoever you are, you tapped into some sort of ancient wisdom. Sex with you, so amazing. Listen, somebody feel like whoever this is you're attracting, this person could feel very tempted by you. I'm gonna have to use these cards because they keep staring at me. When you enter a room, everybody notices you. Like, you're so sensual, so seductive. Somebody's name could be Angie. So you could be a Leo or a Gemini, or a Leo dealing with a Gemini. A Gemini dealing with a Leo. Golly, y'all. Okay, Spirit, what you want the collective to know about this connection? Because you know you was giving me so many messages about this. Some sort of celebration when it comes to some sort of awakening. I do feel like both you and this person you're connected to, both of y'all are going through some sort of awakening with this Aries card out here, the first house. Where's my other cards? You need to know that you belong, that you are supported, and that you are not alone. I don't know what you're going through. Because like I said, I've been picking up a bunch of different energies. You are supported. You are not alone. You are supported. You are not alone. And you belong. Yeah, Aquarius. You belong to the soul community, the family. Oh, y'all, like, why I feel like my boob. So, yeah. So, okay, you could... Okay, so another storyline I keep picking up. So, the other woman that your person could, or this masculine you could be attracting, for those of you that have been, you know, like you like recently divorced, or you could have been divorced for a while, but you have like all of your kids, you could either have all boys or all girls, but I kept picking up 4 to 6 kids. You don't have to necessarily have 4 to 6 children or all the same sexes, but this is what I was picking up, right? This masculine could be dealing with somebody who he enjoys, like the woman he's been cheating on his person with. Something about higher ground. That's Stevie Wonder song. The person who he has been cheating on her with, he likes having sex with her. He likes the way she cook. But he loves her shape and all that. But he tells her straight up, like, we're never gonna be like in a committed relationship. And then she likes to tell him, like, well, you know you like being with me more physically. You know you da 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 da, and he's like, he don't want to be with her like that. He likes the fact that they make money together. Sometimes he likes having sex with her because he don't want to be with the woman he lived with. That's just so crazy to me. But not really, I guess, because he's loyal to this woman, but he's not even in love with the person he lived with. What the fuck is going on? I guess the way men are is totally different from us. But I guess women, we could do it too. So I ain't going to even categorize it at this point. Something about the year 2012 for you. You could be dealing with a Virgo or a Pisces. Somebody that's in the spiritual community. This person. Oh. So you, however, this masculine feels like you so pretty. Like you got this man in his head. If you haven't attracted this man yet, or he's somewhere, he's in close vicinity, like he can't stop thinking about you. He be like, her little pretty ass, like her little fine ass. He talk about how you walk, your legs. I don't know, you can walk pigeon toe, you can have messed up legs and feet like me. You could be bow-legged, you could be a mixture of things, and I don't know. You not showing him any interest. He notices everything about you, even though he in a relationship. And that's what it is, y'all. That's what I'm picking up. Okay, Spirit. What you want the collective to know about this energy that I've been picking up with this masculine? I feel like both of y'all have a lot of trauma that you both are. A lot is coming to the surface. What you want the collective to know about this reading and everything that I've been picking up? Please and thank you, Holy Spirit, Archangelic Assistants, Spirit Guides, Ancestors. What you want them to know? And then there's one of the, okay, so two, this woman that he's sleeping around with could be somebody that's friends with his old lady too. That's another thing. Or somebody that's real close, something real sketchy, something fishy that's going on. Okay, so definitely Gemini. Somebody that's, I don't know, two-faced. Somebody don't want somebody to know. It says what you want to be known. What is believed about. Use the quickest way. So this man could want to leave the girl that he's loyal to, but he's never going to leave her. At least that's what he's telling himself, but he's falling in love with you. You could be this Gemini, or your person could be this Gemini, or you could be dealing with one. Somebody's name could be Angie, Terry, Davion. I don't know. Davion, Devon. Or somebody could have did this to you. Like, because I could be just picking up a bunch of different storylines. Clarify, Spirit, what you want the collective to know when it comes to this Gemini energy. Jupiter, what you want to be known. You may not want nobody to know about this expansion. Or your source could be saying, be quiet. Be quiet about some sort of abundance, some sort of good fortune. There's something being granted to you. And I'm telling you, this could be coming. Damn. Adios míos. This card. You could be Italian. You could be Puerto Rican. You could be Indian. You could be Mexican. Y'all hold on 1 second. 1 second. Some of y'all could live in an apartment building where your parking is underground. You could ride the train a lot. You got Mars. So I don't know. Somebody could be wanting to confront you because they know that this person wants to come towards you, and what they're really concerned about is this money. So this masculine could come, his father could have had a lot of money. His father could have had a lot of businesses, but also had some sort of illegal businesses or illegal activities going on. But nobody ever really knew this. Or you could have a father or a grandfather that had illegal activities, but they, in the forefront, they had a lot of, legitimate businesses. So they're not known for having sketchy businesses. Only because he's so high up there. Or your father or your person's father, they could have come from either a line of bishops in the spiritual community or vice versa. Why is this here? What you want? The granting of, the drive for. Why this card came out like that? So you got Mars, you got Jupiter. Somebody's trying to fight you because they know that somebody want to confront you because they know that you're attracted. Damn, y'all. Oh, okay, so this is powerful. Venus, somebody that got Taurus or Libra placements, or you could have Capricorn in your 10th house. But you could have these placements. Then you got the Libra card out here, 7th house. Libra rules the 7th house, which is all about relationships. Something about an accountant. Somebody, you could not be trusting your accountant, or your person who's in business could not be trusting his accountant, or I don't know. That's random. Okay, y'all. Y'all know I be getting stuff. Okay, so what you want to be known, the granting of, the drive for, the attraction of, the diplomatically. Ooh. So somebody want to confront you. This is what the cards say. They want to confront you about a relationship because I don't know, this person could have definitely been hiding something, but I'm just like, why they want to confront you? Why not go to the person? This person could be wanting to confront you because they feel like you tempt every person that come in the room, or they feel like you're very tempting. They feel like you have favor when it comes to men or women being attracted to you. This person, though, okay, so you're masculine. I'm getting so many damn messages. So this masculine, if you haven't, or you are attracting this man, this person has a lot of, like, when it comes to ethics in business and street sense, like how to deal with people, they're very good. They're very good on having people to ride for them instead of people that go against them. Their father could not have had their father could not have been as diplomatic when it comes to their relationships with people. This is something that they learned to not do from their dad. I know I'm going all over the place. Or divine masculine, your father could be feeling annoyed because you could be schooling them on something and they don't like it. Somebody could have the first, middle, or last initial O or U or Y or A or A. First, middle, or last initial U, O, Y, E, or A. This masculine, whoever he is, he's highly attracted to you with this Venus card out here, collective. 2244 in the chat. Come on now. This message is so on point for some of you. I know it is. Like somebody's coming towards you if you are a single mom, or you were recently divorced or been divorced for some years. Some sort of Jupiter, some sort of abundance, something you've been intentionally manifesting. You could either be 30 years old, 31 years old, or you could have a 31 or a 30-year-old. You could be born in 1976. You could live in the New York area. There's something source is granting you. Something that you had to fight long and hard for. You had to confront a lot of shit. And a lot of people feel some type of way because they know that you're magnetic. They feel like you're a witch. That you got two faces, or that you have the ability to shapeshift. You see how her face is? They feel like you tempt because of your beauty. They feel like you're a temptress. They feel like whenever you enter the room, people are literally drawn to you. So somebody could be, this could be this woman. She could be a boss, someone who's very business oriented, that's been watching you because you stolen, but you didn't steal anything. The relationship between this masculine and this feminine, he love her, but not like that. he's with her or she's with him out of loyalty. This could be a woman or a man, but I was picking up a masculine energy. This person wants a connection with you. They're highly attracted to you. You could be very diplomatic. This person could be diplomatic too, but they could be a little more street. You could be a little bit more kind of like Christianized. But what I was getting, you could definitely be from the church. And I don't know, you could have been going through a lot as far as feeling like you backslid because you didn't want to stay in a fake marriage anymore or something. Somebody could live in the Chicago area. I keep picking up Chicago, Pittsburgh, Arkansas. Some sort of pleasure. If you have been sad and having to fight a lot when it comes to your relationships with this Mars energy out here, there's a lot changing. You're getting ready to get a fair deal when it comes to your relationships. You're getting ready to receive some sort of pleasure. You're getting ready to enjoy life with good fortune. This is your portion. You got a lot of people that's watching too. You and this masculine that's coming together could be a blended family. You could have been in a relationship, like I said, with a person y'all only had sex when it came to make babies or out of convenience, but not out of love. Very introverted, turning y'all back on each other. And that could have been because somebody was attracted to the same sex. And they need a lot of healing too. Something is scheduled when it comes to eternal love, though. That's what the card just says. Spirit, clarify this Gemini card. When it comes to the quickest way, use the quickest way. Oh, so whoever collaborated. So whoever collaborated, they're frightened. They're afraid. They collaborated, and whatever they collaborated on, they're afraid. Now, this could be somebody that somebody worked with. You could be 62, 26 years old, or 45, or 54. So somebody could be depressed about whatever is about to be known. They believe they're aware of something when it comes to you and this relationship. And this is a group of people. They know they can't stop it. If you look at this card, look at how it's shape-shifting and metamorphosing. So this is somebody, these people that are afraid or collaborating, these are people that somehow or another were trying to keep you and this person apart. And now they're afraid. Because they know that this connection is real love. Like, it's nothing that they could do to stop it. This unity that you and this person is bound to have when it comes to some sort of blended family. They're upset. Spirit, clarify this Jupiter card out here. Please and thank you. Your self-love. You loving your motherfucking self. It's bringing in... It's your desires, your heart's desires, what you've been manifesting intentionally when it comes to the planet. 912, I forgot what area code that is. I think it's somewhere in Georgia. 229 912, that could be your area code. 678, you could live in the Georgia area. Listen, your self-love is bringing in good fortune. You've been intentional with this. You've been healing a lot. You've been doing a lot of inner work. And folks are mad. They can't stop you. They know that you have allowed some sort of pain to unravel. You've allowed the tears to come to the surface. And they can't manipulate you or dangle you like you're some fucking puppet on a string. Excuse my language, collective. They know that you are aware that you're not whatever happened to you. And they mad about it. They mad about it? Some weird ass people, boy. I tell you the truth. They are weird. They are weird. Some sort of necessary breakdown. Something was necessary. What's this? Somebody trying to get to know you, but they feel like you're too busy and you're too elusive. So this masculine, that's what's making him interested in you more. Because you're elusive and they can't figure you out. And you bring this very calming like energy. Oh my God. You so calm. They be like, damn. Listen, I feel like both of you guys had to heal a lot when it comes to just like I don't know. I feel like you and your person, but maybe not so. Maybe not him. But then again, I don't know. Cause I was picking up a young man that could have started hustling very early to help take care of his family, take care of his mom. Let's look out here in reverse. I'm not keeping it. But emotionally or physically unavailable. I feel like both of you had to heal from, you know, your parents. They could have provided everything or a stable home. Maybe they weren't on drugs, but she struggled. Your parents struggled a lot, and maybe they just weren't there emotionally. They weren't available to you emotionally. And this could be something you're trying not to repeat with your own kids. Your mom or dad was probably overworked or very disconnected. Clarify this Mars card, please and thank you. Wow, y'all see this? Y'all, this natural disaster card. It was in reverse though. So, look, whatever you needed to confront. Y'all, let me mute y'all for 1 second. Hold on 1 second. I'm coming, guys. Listen. I don't know. You could feel like your kid's dad need to confront some sort of energy. Cause you feel like he hasn't shown up to be supportive, so you feel like he might as well. I don't know. You could be having some guilty thoughts about how you feel about your kid's dad or your own dad, because you feel like he's not there, so he might as well just be dead. I know that sounds kind of cruel, but that's the energy that I'm getting here. But you got natural disaster with the confronting of. Now, this could be just how you feel towards your kids' dad. But I got a bunch of noise coming in, so give me 1 second. That's why I keep putting y'all on mute. Give me 1 second, guys. So I kept hearing the name Block too. So I know somebody, their nickname used to be Block. I said something about somebody working in real estate, but I didn't ask a question. I'm just over here shuffling. So whoever wants to confront you, well, no, let me read this differently. Okay, so I feel like you're not having any confrontation anymore about a relationship. You're very much aware with this Mars cards out here. You're very much aware how the relationship is very surface level. Y'all either show up, y'all have sex, but it was no attraction there anymore. Something is over for you, and you're not confused anymore. That's why the natural disaster card is in reverse. Because it says risk, frustration, survive. I feel like you confronted it. So you're not frustrated about it anymore when it comes to your relationships with the 7th house out here next. But there could be somebody that is experiencing a natural disaster because somebody is taking some sort of action towards you to have this relationship. You probably dated a lot of arrogant assholes too, but something is changing. I don't know. You could have, with this new relationship, like I said, there's somebody coming in here that wants to give to you. Again, you could be a single mother. You could have a large family. But I was clarifying relationships. This could be just your spirit guides could be gifting you with a home and relationship. But this is what is clarified by the 7th house. You could have Libra placements or not. But something about your relationships is receiving some sort of justice. You're getting a fair deal. You see that? You're getting a fair deal when it comes to your relationships. You've been very diplomatic about a situation. I don't know. You could be someone who goes to the gun range and practice shooting. You see it says hit at the bottom of that, at the top of the card. You could also be the next new hit. You could actually be working on some music. That music could become a hit. You could carry a pocket pistol. Okay. Somebody's name could be Lexus or Alexis. You could drive a Lexus. But you confronting something is bringing in a lot of gifts for you. You could be born in the 1970s or the 70s. I'm telling you this. Somebody want to come to you with some sort of wealth. They want to invest in you. And this says mega project. I didn't even realize that. Mega project. This gift that's coming to you. So somebody could be definitely into commercial real estate, architectural design. Somebody who's highly invested in land. Because I kept seeing something about land before I started the reading. Somebody's name could be Ebony. Y'all, I don't know whoever you are, but somebody's moving out of a situation coming towards you. And I don't know. This could be something that's been going on. I didn't ask a question, so I shouldn't keep this card, but I was focused on the last card out here, which is also about good times, pleasure, attraction, the Venus card. So I don't know. Whoever you're connecting to, both of y'all could be coming out of relationships that don't satisfy either one of you guys. And this new connection, there's a lot of attraction there with this Venus card. I don't know. So you know what else I'm getting here too? Like, whoever you're attracted to, this person, you could have been dealing with somebody who was in the spiritual community very high, very, very heavily. Somebody's name could be Destiny. But what I'm getting here from this card, it says sweet love. I'm telling you, Somebody got some sort of sweet love when it comes to you. Like, they're very, very attracted to you. Like, your birthday could be on the 7th or the 6th, or his birthday could. And I didn't even realize this card says the 6th. Can y'all see that? The 6th. Somebody could be 36. Somebody could be 58. That's in a religious community, but this card was in reverse. Clarify, Spirit. Give me one more card. Please and thank you with this marriage card and this Venus card. Please. Oh, y'all. I'm so done. I'm so done for y'all. OMG. Bam. So, I don't know. Somebody is cleaning house. And I feel like this is the both of y'all. Because whether you've been with this person or not, I feel like both of you guys could have grown up in a home where your parents either were overworked, always busy, very disconnected emotionally, or they could have been through a lot of trauma themselves. And so you could have come up in a broken family or not, right? But I've been picking this up very strongly. So you got somebody that want to promise. They want to vow to you. And I feel like this is a relationship that's going to be based on unconditional love. Because both of y'all came from connections where you were praised based off of things that you did. Like relationships that were very transactional. This is something different. This is something... Like this gentleman, you don't have to plead and beg with them to do for you. They're willfully giving to you. This person is wanting to promise something to you. You could have been a woman that was also in a same-sex connection because you went through a lot of abuse or witnessed a lot of abuse to women. And I feel like you could be connecting back to a counterpart that's, I don't know, very responsible. Somebody that you can trust. This person could be 28 years old, or your birthday could be on the 28th. But it says sweet love, couple, dependency. This is what you are attracting. This is the clarifier. This is the clarifier. I'm not married. I'm divorced. I'm not. How did you know my name? Who is that? Who is that? Who is that? Who is that? Let me see. Let's see what these cards are, because I should put on the tarot, huh, collective? Or didn't I use the tarot already? I used the little cartoon tarot. Where's my cards at? Some sort of recognition and rewards you're getting ready to receive. Like, something big is happening for you, collective. Seriously. Like, are you ready? Are you ready? Nice to meet you, too. Are you ready? Are you ready? Stranger things are being exposed when it comes to you. Let me see. Oh, I said I wanted to use the Godfather Tarot deck before I did that. You could be someone in school that's, I don't know, you could be dealing with somebody that went to college, but they also sold a little pharmaceutical drugs. They was in pharmaceutical sales or something. Somebody was in pharmaceutical sales. This man is a businessman. Okay, I kept picking up Lambo energy too. Like, what's that name of that Porsche truck? It starts with an M. It's a Porsche truck that starts with an M. This masculine, why these cars all upside down? So this masculine is very cool and calm. He's not like, not out of hand. This Page of Wands I keep seeing, you could have a son that is acting out because he wants to help you. You could be finding out he's selling drugs in school or something like that. Why these cars like this? Y'all don't judge me, but I be like tripping. I be tripping. Work with me, grow with me, flow with me, okay? I love y'all, collective. Big hearts. Thank y'all for them 49 likes. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you guys for hitting it. Y'all could double tap if y'all like, though. If the reading is resonating. Ugh. I don't know what kind of bug that is on the phone, but it is. You got some nets around you. Damn, why are these cards like this? The High Priestess is in reverse. The Empress is in reverse. Like, what going on? What guan? What's a guan? What guan? Like, what happened? What's happening? You gotta get it together. Wait, why the cards like that though? Spirit, you know, I don't like the cards to be all messed up like that. Like that. Like, get it together. So, I don't know. You could be also feeling some sort of guilt about the fathers that you chose. Stop it. I'm here to tell you. We chose our parents. Get out of that. They were formed in the womb before you even knew them. They were known. You were known. You gotta change that mindset if that's you. Change that mindset if that's you. Nice to meet you, Mateo. Nice to meet each and every one of you. Oh, that's a shame, Miss Pat. Child, that goes to show you how often I go, my name is Toni, exactly. But you know, a lot of times people don't go and read that. So that's why I'm like, how you know? You see, that's a Scorpio for you. We be ready to think something crazy. Like, I didn't know. But thank you. Yes, my name is Toni. It's a pleasure to meet each and every one of you guys. Y'all, listen, something big is happening. Okay, so what? I was picking up some downloads. So I kept picking up something about dogs and cats. But what was it? And then I saw like a building and a vision like crumbling. I don't know what's been going on lately. But I know y'all have been picking up like judges in old readings going to like being put under arrest or something like that. How about I looked on YouTube the other week, and how about I saw a judge actually was under investigation and I think had been arrested. I forgot what state or city that was in because I don't watch the news, but I saw it on my YouTube feed. So the whole world is crumbling. So don't buy into all that other stuff. Like, you continue to create. Because something massive is happening for you with this Jupiter card out here. Yeah, there's a little bit of friction. But I feel like you have overcome it. There's some sort of risk that's no longer a risk with this natural disaster card up here in reverse. Spirit, what you want them to know about this collaboration for those who collaborated that's afraid? They're afraid about whatever it is that's about to be known. These people that have been overly critical to the collective and trying to stop them from moving into these healthy unions. When I use these decks, I feel like strongly this is somebody who has street ties, mob ties, but they're also heavily in business, or they are also heavily into the church, like Catholic Church possibly, because the Godfather Tarot deck, they were highly connected to the Catholic Church and politics. So you could, like I said, be very well connected or connecting to someone who is. This Devil card keep coming out. So you could be dealing with a King of Cups, some masculine that's very much so in some sort of, I don't know, illegal ties, or they're very obsessed with you. You could have been married to somebody who's in this very devil energy that's restricted with the Ten of Pentacles and the Devil card. Somebody with that Capricorn energy. Heavy Capricorn. Why are you coming in here dominating and reading Capricorn? What's up with that? Are you a low vibing cap or a high vibing cap? Which one? I was married. My kid's dad was a Capricorn. Are you a low vibing cap or a high vibing cap? Which one? Which one, collective? Are you dealing with a low vibing Capricorn? Mr. Brown, don't be telling me about what's demonic and what I need to repent about. I don't need to repent. You, on the other hand, under the way that you worship and what you do and how you do it, you'd be surprised about some of the stuff that you do that you don't even realize is considered as demonic. Okay, that come from stuff that we were taught that was demonic. Because I come from the church too. So I get why you're saying that. And I ain't even mad at you. Because I realize that you're speaking from a very limited perspective. A very small-minded, boxed-in perspective, Mr. Brown. And I don't really care to even respond to you. But I just thought that I would. But trust me, I'm fully aware of what I'm doing. You, on the other hand, you shouldn't even be over here if you feel like this is demonic, boo. Baby, like, why are you here, darling? Move it right along. Go take a break or something. Go find a Christian channel to support that could use your chat messages and your comments. And get the fuck off of my channel. And demonic and repent that. How about that? So you get told off in a very nice, nasty way. Just move. Move to the left or the right or whichever freaking way you want to go. But just move off of this channel. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. They've been telling me Stacey Dash, that I look like Stacey Dash for a long time. But I wasn't really feeling this hairdo. But it's growing on me. Listen, you collective. I don't know whoever y'all are, but I'm telling y'all, I keep hearing these applause, these loud crowds. There's a lot of recognition that you're receiving, but give me this energy of whoever this is that collaborated, that's afraid. They're having a tower moment. This could be a government organization because this tower is ruled by the Scorpio energy. So this individual could, Scorpio rules the 8th house, which is government. This person is going through some sort of disruptions. That's why they're afraid. They're huddling in their groups and shit. Whoever you are with your sexy ass, they can't stop watching you. But these groups who collaborated, they're having a tower moment, some sort of disruption, some sort of truth. They're afraid. They were afraid. They didn't. This is what these cards are clarified by. They didn't want something to be known. They wanted you to stay in the darkness with whatever you believe. They wanted you to stay in darkness about your true purpose and who you are. You could be a life path 7 or a life path 8. Something about an IRA. Somebody's name could be Ira. They're having some sort of disruption. Some sort of truth is being revealed. And it could be just who all collaborated when it came to causing you some sort of distress. They used the quickest way. Something about the undertones of your skin. You could have like undertones of red in your skin or orange. You could be Indian descent. Yeah, remain calm because whoever thought they could restrict you when it comes to your money, they can't. Clarify the good fortune and the calm card. Oh, that's too many cards. I ain't taking that. Somebody wanted you to be confused about your money, but we ain't receiving that. That was a lot of cards. Spirit, please and thank you. We're going to take that. More Libra energy. You can have strong Libra placements. Whatever you got going on when it comes to some sort of legal affairs. This could be you or your person. Remain calm. Remain in your self-love. You are receiving justice when it comes to your legal affairs. And it's bringing in good fortune for you and your person. You could have got pregnant really young or in high school or something like that. Yeah, some sort of balance when it comes to your decisions around money. A lot of abundance is coming in here because you've been doing a lot of healing. You've been independent for a long time. I love what you just said, Raya of Hope. I like that. I keep hearing too the name Ray. Ray, Rayearey. So there could be something in this message for you, Rhea. Hold for 1 second, y'all. Let me mute y'all out for 1 second. So I told y'all, this Hierophant, somebody in the religious community, they're having some sort of disasters, or you could have been just confronting a lot of your beliefs or ideals. I did tell you I was picking up a masculine or someone that was in the church that was, you were either married to this person or you were in a relationship with someone and you found out or caught them with the same sex. Okay? There's some sort of confronting of, you could have been confronting your education as well, like everything that you were taught, like your programming, all of that, you've been confronting it. So this person could definitely be strong Taurus placements, could be having issues. Clarify this Libra card with real estate. Damn, it's a lot. With relationships and the gift. Why that was here like that? Page of Wands. You could have got a message from somebody today, from this person that wants to connect with you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Spirit, clarify this 7th house with this gift card. Hangman in reverse. This could also be somebody that tried to sacrifice you, but it's in reverse. Or maybe they considered doing it. You could be aware, but I'm not going to keep these cards with that Page of Swords out here. Clarify this gift card with the 7th house and real estate. Please and thank you. Okay, so whoever was messing with you, that could have actually, there could have been a couple that's in real estate. Or like I said, this person, this masculine that's coming towards you. So the other person in the connection could feel like they're losing something. They could be feeling like they're being left out in the cold with the 5 of Pentacles. So, or somebody is taking a lot of losses when it comes to their relationships. But you, on the other hand, are receiving their gifts. Give me one more card, please, and thank you. Yeah, somebody's bored. I told you this person is not attracted. So this person who was in a relationship, they could be well off because this is wealth. So there could have been somebody this person that's coming towards you, like I said, they could be with this woman, or this woman could be with this man and she's bored sexually with him. Like when they have sex, it's just out of duty. They're both bored. 4 of Swords. 4 of Pentacles. Why am I saying Pentacles? 4 of Cups. 5 of Pentacles. Somebody is losing something. But I'm just like, okay, if they're bored and they're lost, what's going on with the collective? They could have tried to give you with something here recently. 3 of Cups. Collaboration. So so this masculine or feminine, whoever you guys are partnering with, somebody else it's like somebody got to win, somebody got to lose. This person, whoever was in a relationship prior to you, I feel like both of you guys were in relationships. You could no longer be in a relationship. But this person could be staying in a relationship, but they're bored in it. And if they move towards you, they could feel like they're going to lose something. However, somebody feels like they're, either way, somebody's losing. But with this Three of Cups here, Three of Pentacles here, with the Six of Pentacles, this individual is coming towards you to be generous. It's kind of confusing though. You could have a 12-year-old. I don't know, your son, you could invest a lot of money in him with sports. You could be paying a lot of money for him to go to like AIU or camps or something like that for basketball or football. You could have scouts that are looking at your kids who want they could want to advance him into high school because he's really good at sports. And you could not be wanting to do that with this generosity and this. Or you could have a coach, because a PE coach and a cheerleader coach came out that could be gifting you to help you out with your family. But Spirit, clarify this for me, please, because it's two different messages. So like I said, though, I guess it's backing up what I was saying. Somebody's bored and somebody's feeling left out in the cold with this Five of Pentacles. Something about the number 5 as well. This masculine or you both could have played sports in high school. Yeah, six of wands, Queen of Pentacles. So Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus placements. So you being his mom, or you could be, like I said, single. That somebody want to come and be very generous, and you're going to have some sort of victory. You're going to have some sort of victory. You could be 36 years old. You could be seeing 666. You could be seeing a lot of 5s because we got the 5 of Pentacles out here. You could be 55. You got the 5 of Pentacles out here, and the 5 of, not the 5, but the Hierophant represents the number 5 in Roman numerals. But then you have also 2 6s out here. So you could be seeing a lot of 6s, something about your root chakra, something about your support. Somebody's name could be Keita. Hold on, y'all. So this you could be this Queen of Pentacles that could have been in this relationship. I don't know. You could have felt neglected with this 5 of Pentacles out here. You could have felt neglected or abandoned. I do feel like you and your person could have went through this as kids with parents who were emotionally unavailable or had some sort of issues. They could have been either overworked or absence because of some sort of trauma that they had not dealt with. But with the Six of Pentacles out here, you both could be wanting to be nurtured and valued in return, or this is something you could have been wanting and not receiving in a relationship, and that's why this Four of Cups is out here. Or either on a job, you could be feeling like you're underpaid or undervalued. You're not receiving what your worth is. Or you could be just feeling like this in a relationship, and you could be feeling the need to ask for what you deserve. You know, you could also definitely have been tested when it comes to your self-worth, your love, and your work. And it's important for you to recognize where you're giving too much and where you're receiving too little. It's also important for you both to heal some sort of emotional wounds of rejection or scarcity. And I feel like this is you. This could have been a lot of what you had to work on. There's some sort of balance that's being restored so that you are not just the caregiver in the relationship, but you're also on the receiving end. I don't know. I feel like you're awakening to some sort of something that you deserve. I'm starting to get a pain all of a sudden right in my shoulder. So you could be having something going on with your shoulders. You could feel like you're not supported, or you haven't been supported, whether this is at work or in your personal life. And there's just been some sort of breakdown, but there is some sort of victory after some sort of goodbyes that you had to say goodbye to. Spirit, give me for the last part before I close out the reading. I was going to do y'all initials, but I didn't realize I had been on here for so long. Wow. 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 Look at this. Collective. So for those of you who want to get married or want to be in a healthy connection, somebody's choosing you. You are like someone's wish come true. I'm telling you, this individual, this masculine, both of y'all are thinking about each other. Both of y'all. This individual he's already imagined. I'm sad to say it, but this person who's being left out in the cold, this person, when he has sex with this individual, he's thinking about you. Okay? Whoever this woman is, if she's already married or in a relationship and it's coming to an end, but they're staying in a connection because of loyalty, this woman is having sex with her person, but thinking about you, divine masculine. But whatever you are both desiring when it comes to some sort of good times, when it comes to someone promising or making a vow or a commitment to you, these cards were all clarified. And y'all saw me shuffle them throughout the reading. Marriage. Some of y'all said to yourselves, you'll never get married again, or you don't want to be in a relationship again. But this is what's out here. Good times. Good vibes. A pleasurable connection. Yeah, so this person could be enjoying sex with somebody else, but yet thinking about you. You could be born in the month of May. You could be a Taurus. Happy birthday, Taurus. Forgive me. Your birthday could be in May because we are coming up on, yeah, we are in Taurus season. Happy birthday, Taurus. I've had so much life going on. Thank y'all for all the compliments. I so appreciate each and every one of y'all. I know I'm looking a little greasy. I haven't been wearing no makeup. I've been trying this new cream because I have been having a little issues with eczema breakouts by my eyes and under my eyes. I'm like, what the hell going on? I ain't gonna even get it credit to nobody else. I'm just focused. But you can live in the DC area because I'm strongly picking up 202 area code. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. So somebody could enjoy having sex with somebody else when they're thinking about you. And that's just the reality of it. And there could be no real intimacy with the person that they're having sex with. Oh my God, this is crazy. You, however, are somebody's wishes come true. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I had definitely had to drink more water because I wasn't. Well, that's not true. That's not true. But I was, at that time, probably not. When I was going through that, I probably was drinking more juice. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, y'all. I'm picking up all kinds of stuff about this person and whoever they were with before. And this is crazy. Let me see what cards come out of this. Because this is like, I'm just like, was I supposed to use these cards? I just saw the CPS card. Ah. Oh my gosh. So, yeah, this person wasn't having no foreplay with somebody. They just screwing until he done. And it's over. I just know that don't feel good. Like, I couldn't even imagine. Like, yeah. And I don't know. You've been making something look like a piece of cake for a long time and you're over it. And you could feel like this person owes you. It says, you owe me. This could be somebody that's like a hyena or something. You could be seeing hyenas. I'm about to let y'all go. Oh, man. You could be a nurse or RN. You could feel like somebody is very typical and boring, and you need to trust your gut about this situation. You could be fiending for somebody's company, and I don't know, somebody else triggers you. Somebody could be trigger happy and quick to pull out a gun. And then this person could be scheming to hold on to the bag because they could be clocking all of your moves. So this masculine could feel like the woman that he is with, that she, even though he's loyal to her, he don't feel like she really be concerned about him until he start moving different. Like, normally, like, okay, let's just say if he be, whatever his day consists of, when she knows that he's not cheating or messing around, she's happy. But she don't care to really just invest time with him. But the moment that she feel like something is off, then she goes to acting like she wants to be in a relationship with him again. Like he's her wish come true. So I don't know. Both of you guys could have been in relationships that were relationships of convenience. However, this is going to be the end of y'all reading. Both of y'all could be saying goodbye to desperate, dusty connections. To say desperate, dusty rat. And then Shepherd's Hospital. Somebody also could have been come out of the system because I kept picking up the ward of the state, foster homes, or CPS. Or somebody could have been trying to get someone to investigate you. Y'all, this is going to be the end of y'all reading. I was going to pull on these cards, but I didn't realize I had been on here so long. So I'm going to go ahead and close it out. But I hope that you guys got something out of this reading. He said still bad regardless. Hey, the hardest. Hi, Real Midas. Hi, givers, takers. I like that. Jesus is King. Hi, Jesus is King. Yes, make sure. Thank y'all for all those compliments. Hi, Alexis. Hi, D. Somebody's name is Noel. Okay, so somebody wants to have open access to you, but this person is a snake in disguise, so be careful. And I'm not saying it to be making you fearful, but Spirit, let me close out this reading. This reading. You could have met this person during the summertime. I mean, fall time, but we got summertime out here. Some of you guys could be connecting in this union and going on a summer vacation as a double date with this energy. This person, again, we already know that they're involved with two women, but neither one of them, one he's committed to, but out of loyalty, not out of love. There's no love in the connection. And the other person, they're working relationship. Now, this dynamic don't have to be to the T with what I'm saying. Something about fox. You could be watching the news a lot. You could be seeing foxes. Somebody is tricky as a fox, so you may need to watch them. This person could have the first, middle, or last initial E, N, or W. But somebody, this person could be in a connection where he's telling these ladies, listen, I'm already involved. Don't overstay your welcome. You could have also met this person in the fall time, or you could be meeting this person in the fall time. Some of you guys are definitely going to be getting married. This individual who you met in the fall time could already be married, and then you are this masculine. I don't know. Like, should I? Maybe I need to ask a question on whether they're gonna leave this person before I close it out. This could also definitely be centered around a lot of baby mama, baby father, baby mama, baby daddy drama, family issues, child support, custody battles. So this is something somebody could be going through too. And let me tell you something. If you notice that these people are still like fighting all the time, they both could still have feelings for each other. Because when you see that somebody's still fighting, it's a lot of unresolved stuff going on there. So pay attention to that. Read between the lines. Damn, the card said read between the lines came out right after that. But whatever you walked away from, I feel like besides work and your kids, this is you ultimately. If you're not in a relationship, no drama, no stress, other than the overworking. But I feel like you're moving into a season where you could be vacationing more, just time to live more, enjoying your life. This is what's happening for you, and you got a lot of interesting energy out here. Just stay focused on whatever it is you're trying to create when it comes to your own income, because I do feel like you got a masculine that wants to help you out. And then I told you, I didn't know this was going to be in here, but these are the cards that I had was out here. But somebody could definitely have a legal business, but also have this kind of business going on as well. And then sex with this person is amazing, or going to be amazing. I don't know, somebody could have been trying to steal your energy in some sort of way, or copy you in some sort of way. We got steal and we got replica, and then we got the CIA. Somebody could work for the government. Somebody could also be watching this gentleman from the government. Now, what I also have been picking up with these storylines is that there could be a bitter woman too that could be working with the feds, or where's that card at? This person could be very frantic, and they could be working with the Drug Enforcement Task Agency, okay? This person could be full of their pride, because I didn't know this was on the back, but pride and ego. They could be working with somebody. They could either be flirting with someone, luring them in, as this person could be an agent, and somebody could be flirting with this individual that works for the police or something like that, luring this individual in with some false statements, like something that's not true about this masculine. Whoever they are, they're very clever. They're very, very clever about what they're doing. So just be mindful with the Godfather Tarot deck out here. Yeah, you're definitely moving into some sort of exciting times. You make me happy being with you. I could be myself with you. So if you have been in situations where the relationship is stale, there's nothing there anymore, these are the kind of connections you're closing out. Something about Pollock or Pollard. Listen, this is going to be the end of y'all reading. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe button. I am the girl you can trust, Tarot. The joke is over. The more you wake up, the more they go bankrupt. And they are going bankrupt without y'all energy collective. Y'all have an amazing night. And I'll see y'all next time. I love you guys. Have a good night.